What is going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I actually want to talk about fasting. I want to talk about the benefits of fasting, and I'm actually going to do a fast myself. So for this day, I'm going to try out fasting. There's different types of fasting out there. The most common one known is, I believe, is intermittent fasting, and what that is just you, in a small fraction of your day, you consume all your calories. So what people do is they do all day without eating, and sometime in the afternoon or evening they consume all their calories for the day. I've done intermittent fasting, and actually it works pretty well as well. It's for me, it was just really efficient, you know. I'm getting to the point in my body, as you've seen in my last videos, where I did a day of fruitarianism, I did a day of just juicing, so I already got my body used to just like staying light, not eating so much. I consume with the idea of energizing my body. That's my goal. I try not to get into the whole binge eating. I keep myself very disciplined as far as my food goes. Stay healthy and vibrant. Essentially what we're trying to stay happy and have lots of energy to do whatever it is that we need to do in this life. So another type of fasting is, you can do it for a day, a week, or a couple of days. So what are the benefits of fasting? So, first of all, the obvious one, to lose weight. It's calories in versus calories out. If you're not consuming any calories, then your body has to resort to drawing from what it's already within your body. So this leads to the second benefit of fasting. It actually helps with cholesterol. If you have high cholesterol, high blood sugars in your body, what it's going to do is going to help regulate that. So it's going to go into your body. It's going to draw all that. So for people that, would have more likely be prone to heart attacks or diabetes, this is good for them because it helps alleviate a lot of the cholesterol and a lot of the high sugars that we consensually eat all the time. So that's another benefit. For me, I do it because it teaches me discipline. Teaches me a type of humility, and I'm not able to take food for granted. So that it's like a spiritual and a mental benefit for me as well. It's also, fasting is really good for your immune system. So how it works is, typically when we consume a lot of foods, we put a lot of excess stuff in our body. It goes in pretty much our body doesn't know what to do with it. It doesn't know how to process it all at once. So it starts to store it. It starts to store it in our livers, and we all store it in different places, so your arms, whatever. But it starts to get within your body, within your organs, and then eventually starts to block your arteries, block your veins, so then it becomes a health issue. When you have damaged areas and you're putting all your energy into digesting, our body is not taking that energy or focus to go properly heal these areas. A lot of its focus is in digesting this food. So when we give our digestive system time to not digest, it helps our immune system. So this is very, very important because they did a lot of research, and I will put links in the bottom to articles and doctors, and what they did was they found out that fasting actually boosts your immune system. Remember, a lot of energy is directed towards digesting of the food. So what that does is, if you have a scar or a broken bone or something, the body's smart, it's intelligent, it's doing its hardest efforts to heal that part, but at the same time it's directing energy to digesting. So it's like split into half. So if you give your digestive system a break, what you're essentially doing is it's allocating all that energy and all those cells that would be over there in your digestive system would now be allocated to fixing these broken or scarred tissues in our body. So it's like a regenerative state that our body goes into. To recap, you get mental clarity, because you're not having to waste a lot of energy into digesting for that particular time. Your immune system, it lowers cholesterol, blood sugar, and it becomes a spiritual practice for me. I wholeheartedly believe that if you want to really connect to the universe or God or the highest source of yourself, when I fast, it's like I hit new levels of like awareness, energy, and my spiritual connections become so much stronger, because I feel I don't have all this toxic stuff weighing me down. What's up, guys? So it's now in the afternoon and I've been practically going all day, and honestly I don't feel very different. I think I've talked in previous videos about food, and a lot of it is just habits, and a lot of it is just boredoms or stress or anxieties, and we eat for comforts, we eat for pleasure. We don't eat to replenish our body with energy. Being aware of that, it will help you better navigate through your fasting experience, because you will know that, like, hey, I'm starting to get agitated, or I'm starting to get a little anxiety. And what I do is I just calm myself. I meditate, I do some breathing exercises, and really just clear my mind. And I learned that through doing this, in a couple minutes, the agitation diminishes, and I'm able to just calm myself down and forget about food, or I'm able to focus on something like play the guitar, or do some drawing, or read a book, and it keeps my mind occupied. And as soon as my mind's occupied, that's it. On my last video when I was juicing, I talked about it, how when I used to be a kid, and it still happens, where you're so focused on one task that you don't even think about food, you don't even get hungry. It's until that moment that you think about it that you really become hungry, because it's kind of like you start to yearn it and then desire it, and then it becomes now I gotta have it. So it's like a mental thing that we're going through. How I'm doing it is I'm just doing it intuitively. I'm not forcing anything. I'm not trying to go ham with anything. I'm just going with how I feel. Like, I wanted to do this fast because I was feeling it. I felt I was in a good state to get through it, and at any point if I needed to break it, I would have, but I didn't. So it was good, and I can probably do another day or 2 days, and maybe I will. We'll see what happens. But like, what I'm trying to say is feel yourself, listen to your body, and if you do need to eat something, then eat something. My whole idea here with these videos is to try to just inspire for us to become more aware of clean foods, be sustainable and efficient, and through my experiences and my lifestyle, hopefully that gets delivered through these videos for you guys to see. And if you guys are on that same wavelength and kind of going through the same challenges and whatnot to better yourself, then obviously we'll be on the same page, and you might like these informations and these videos and whatnot. And a side note, you're trying to drop your higher self into your body, it's going to have a rougher time grounding itself in a body that it's not within its own integrity, that's it has its own issues. So a lot of our energy is going to get wasted and burnt off on dealing with our body's traumas and pains and aches and the toxicities, rather than not having any of that and focusing directly on attaining these higher self consciousness. So that's why I said, for me, the thing that's helped me the most become more aware and have a higher perspective on life and everything has been through fasting. And when I fast, it's when I feel the clearest, cleanest, most pure, and like my brain is like on fire. It's there is some days that you won't have like a whole lot of energy, and that's because your body is using a lot of energy to get rid of all the toxins, but then after it goes through that little phase, then it's like you get like a big rush of energy once again, you know. Like I think the natural energy, you start to connect to your higher self, and that's, you know, pure energy, pure consciousness that's infinite and abundant, and you know, it's around forever. So if you can train, and I can train our bodies to, you know, get energy straight from there, and you know, dude, that would be ideal. That'd be the best possible thing. And who knows, we could possibly live for hundreds of years after that. You know, we can reverse the aging process and go from there, you know. But at the same time, you know, let's you know, take it step by step, day by day. It's good to you know, have those visions and see those possibilities and think that, damn, that could be possible. But at the same time, you know, like take it to where you're at and be intuitive and reasonable within your body, you know. So yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. Hope you guys are having a beautiful time. If you like this video, comment with whatever's on your mind. What do you think about fasting? Have you fasted? And what has been your experience? And yeah, if you like this video, like it and subscribe. Much love, guys. Peace.